Right, folks, if you are a trader with a mentor and you're learning the strategy and you're trying to execute that strategy, I think there's a big problem with the whole approach. In fact, I think there's a big problem with the industry and how mentors are teaching their traders how to trade. Now, what we're going to do today is go through what that problem is. We're going to show you a way that we can potentially overcome that problem. And I'm even going to go through the whole experiment myself and test it on me. You're going to see the results in the next video in part 2 of this. So stay tuned. All right, let's outline this problem. So I believe the problem is that the first thing you do with your mentor is usually, and I'm not saying every mentor's like this, but usually you learn the strategy, then you go out and execute the strategy. Now, I believe this is around the wrong way. I think you need to execute the strategy first and then learn it. In fact, you don't even need to execute their strategy. You just need to execute some strategy and do it flawlessly for a period of time. Now, I believe that is the solution to fixing the big problem that sits in this industry. So this is what I think your mentor should be doing. I think they should be giving you a task across the course of, let's say, a week, maybe even longer, something that's going to help you get that execution part of your trading down packed, because learning the strategy and executing the strategy are two completely different things. Now, I'm talking about things like being patient, being disciplined, following the rules, not breaking rules, using proper risk management. That's going to help you avoid things like strategy hopping, revenge trading, over trading, over leveraging, all these kind of problems that most traders face. Now, once you can overcome that, then that's when you should start learning your mentor's strategy and then tailoring it to your own lifestyle. Now, we're talking about that. The first thing I asked my mentor was, let's tailor something to my lifestyle, not yours, so that I can then execute this sort of like test strategy whilst I'm building up these skills of being disciplined and patient. So the strategy we worked out was something I'm going to trade in Asia and then a little bit in London. So I can do London now and again when I'm feeling up to it. It's quite late in the day for me, so it's not usually the time I want to trade. So Asia, UJ is the market of choice. So it's got enough volatility. The spreads are low enough. We're going to do the 5-minute chart as well. So quite a low time frame, and then the same on gold. Now, we're going to go through some of the rules of the strategy now, and then next week I'm going to flesh it out and show you exactly all the rules of the strategy and then how I actually got on executing it. Was I able to follow the rules? Could I call myself a trader at the end of it? Was I disciplined? Was I patient? All those good things. Did I strategy hop? Did I do all this sort of stuff? Let's hope I managed to do it. I haven't yet started, but I will be starting very soon. Now, the other thing we're going to do is see how I fared against my own trading. So I'm going to trade my own strategy at the same time, see if that actually made more money than this one. This one isn't geared to making a lot of money, but it is geared more around keeping you profitable over the long term. Right, let's dive in and have a look at some of these rules. So the first one is underneath the markets that I'm going to trade, we've got WT, which means with trend. So once we're above the 20 EMA, we're going to buy. If we're below the 20, we're going to sell. So that's a basic rule. We'll go and show you an example of that in a second. The second one is we're going to look for a strong bar, right? So it needs to have a 75% close up the range of the candle. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. I'll show you this in a second. The next one is it needs to be a 1R take profit of the candle range. Okay, so we're going to look for 1R of the candle range, and then we need to have an ATR of 4 pips. On UJ, gold isn't so much of an issue. Okay, so we're trying to look for some volatility in UJ before we actually take the trade. Right, if you're liking this video and you're thinking, where could I trade this kind of strategy? Why don't you check out my sponsors at Blue Guardian? Now, these guys have got an awesome prop firm. They offer up to 85% profit splits, realistic profit targets of 8 and 4%, scaling plan up to 2 million, the Guardian Protector, and they've got bi-weekly payouts. If you do want to join them, jump on board with coupon code TradingNut, all one word, and you're going to save yourself 10% off at checkout. Link in the description. Okay, let's try and find some of these examples. So we've got the ATR indicated down the bottom here. We've got green line signifying 4 pips minimum. So it needs to be above that green line. Let's have a look at what we've got here. I'll zoom in a bit here. So we want a bull candle closing 75% up its range, and we're going to take 1R from that. So let's say we get in here. The range is 9.6. So 9.6 from there. Do we get 1R? Yes, we do, in fact. So we got in at close at market, and we got our 1R there. So that, based on all these rules that I've just showed you, there are a few more rules, we would have actually won that trade. There are a few more setups here. So that one closed. Well, that one's kind of iffy. We're not going to measure 75. It's kind of like by look. it's going to be obvious if it's 75 or not. That one there, maybe not. That one there. Now going short, closed below the 20, so this one was right on it. So there's going to have to be a little bit of leeway as to whether or not some of these are actually relevant. So, and you can see here, sorry, the ATR had dropped, so these ones here would not have been taken. So see how I'm already making mistakes on the strategy. Now this one here, 75%, I don't know, it's too hard to tell, but that one there definitely was 75%. Any below? No, that was it. And we've got another one here that we could have taken. So we can see here ATR is above, so we're going to take trades there. Here we're not going to take any trades because it's below. Now there are a few more rules. We can get into those in the next video that we drop on this next week. So I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this now. Leave a comment below if your mentor actually does this kind of thing. If you think it's going to help my trading, if you think that you're going to do this experiment when I drop the full strategy next week, please leave a comment below. Whilst you're down there, hit subscribe, like, and that notifications bell so you don't miss the next video that drops. And also remember, I have got a new Telegram channel up and running where I'm showing you what I'm doing in the trading week. So if you do want to see what I'm doing, go and check that out whilst you're clicking around down there. And also check out my sponsors, Blue Guardian, Black Bull, and Apex if you're looking to get funded or finding a broker to trade with. All right, folks, we'll see you in the next video. Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. That's right, get either the Essential, Plus or Premium plans absolutely free, and all you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below.